Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to Easy Learning Economics. Today we are going to learn about law of supply. As we know, the supply means to provide something, but in economics, supply means the quantity of goods and services producer is willing and offered to sell at different price level. So, and the stock is the amount of finished goods which are stored in godown to meet the market demand. So the law of supply is a conditional law. Law of supply is a conditional law because it is based on some assumptions. And what are those assumptions? Number one, raw material is available in sufficient quantity. It means increase in demand for raw material does not affect the price of raw material. And method of production remains same. Number of suppliers do not change. And the government policies regarding subsidies and tax remain same. Price of related goods means the price of substitute goods and complementary goods remain same. And there is no discovery of natural resources. There is no discovery of resources. And the availability of factor of production also remains same. So these are the assumptions on the basis of which law of supply functions. It is a conditional law. It states that when price increases, quantity supply increases. And if price decreases, the quantity supply decreases. Cetris paribus means the other things remain same. These are the assumptions which we have taken. They must remain same to prove the law of supply. Explain the law of supply by making a supply schedule. Price and quantity supply of X product. When the price is 100, the quantity supplied is 1000. When price increases from 200, the quantity supplied increases from 1000 to 2000 quantity of X product. When price increases, the quantity supplied also increases to 3000. When price increases to 400, the quantity supply increases to 4000. So there is a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. It means when the price increases, the quantity supply increases. When the price decreases, the quantity supply decreases. For example, per meter cloth is 100 rupees. The quantity supply 1000 meters in market. 200, then the supply increases likewise. So there is a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. So we can convert this table into a graph. For making a graph here, when the price is 100, the 1000 meters are produced. This is the quantity supplied. On x-axis, on y-axis is the price for the per meter cloth. When the price increases, the quantity supplied also increases from A point to B point. And as price further increases from 200 to 300 per meter, then the quantity supplied increases from 2000 to 3000 meters. And as the price increases, quantity supplied also increases to 4000 and 5000 respectively when the price stands 500. So these are the different points A, B, C, D and E that shows the direct relationship between price and quantity supplied, that when the price is 100 rupees, the quantity supplied of cloth is 1000 meters. When the price increases from 100 to 200, the quantity supplied increases from 1000 meters to 2000 meters, and likewise up to 5000 meters when the price stands 500. So there is a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. If we join all these points, we get a curve that is called supply curve. SS is a supply curve. So now, what is the importance of law of supply? How it guides in daily life? What is importance of law of supply? The law of supply guides the producers that which quantity is to be produced, on which quantity the producer should focus on the basis of its price, because as price increases, supply increases, which quantity the producer should need to increase its supply. So it guides the supplier, it guides the producer to focus on which commodity. Also, it helps to determine the equilibrium price. So this is about law of supply. However, when the goods are perishable, the goods may be perishable and durable. The perishable goods are those goods which cannot be stored, and it is assumed that the storage facility like refrigerators are not available. They are bound to sale like milk, vegetables, fruit, yogurt, curd, etc. So they are bound to sale. In case of perishable goods, the supply curve is parallel to y-axis because that remains fixed. Because this is the short-run supply curve, SSC, short-run supply curve. If vegetables have been provided 100 kg, so the supply will not increase on that day if the price either to increase or decrease, because they are perishable and all the perishable goods have been supplied in a market and they are bound to sale. So the supply curve, this is the price and this is the quantity supplied. So the SSC is what parallel to y-axis, that remains fixed, and only this is the point where supply and demand becomes balance. OP is the price where supply and demand becomes balance, and as the demand DD decreases, then the price will also decreases, and as the demand will shift outward, then the price will also increases. So the supply curve in case of perishable goods is parallel to y-axis, that remains fixed. So the supply cannot increase for perishable goods in the short run. So it is all about law of supply, that it is a conditional law, it is based on some assumptions, and there it shows a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. And as price increases, because the producer motivates to produce more, and as the price decreases, the producer discouraged to produce more as his profit is affected. That's why the supply is a rising curve, and the supply curve for perishable goods is parallel to y-axis, and supply for the perishable goods remain fixed. The change in supply means that the shift in supply or increase or decrease in supply, that we study in the next video. So thank you very much for watching.